Hey everybody, it's Big E. Welcome to Big E's YouTube channel. I'm outside today. It's actually a warm day today. This video really is not about anything. It's going to be pretty random. You ever have one of those days where you have like a bunch of stuff you got to do and you're just trying to knock it out to get through? So I'm having one of those days. I'm working on shop truck. Had an exhaust leak, so I was chasing that down, and then I noticed as I was crawling underneath her, was having some rust issues. So you can see I kind of hit it with some rust treatment, and I used some that Rust-Oleum makes that hard hat paint. It smells to high heaven, but it works really good, so I put that on after it dried. I worked there, and then I also got an issue. Let me see if I can get my old ass down here. I don't know, you can see here, I ran out of black, so I used red, but it's starting to rust, so I got that same thing, scuffed it up with some 60 grit, sprayed rust converter, reverse treatment on it, and did that. And it's just looking, I gotta do cool and flush on it again. I may do a video on that, how to do that. Help you guys out. Yes, we got trucks Jake breaking and shit, and I just tightened up the exhaust clamps and the bolts on the headers into the head. I probably said it in the other video, but when they heat cycle a couple times, you're gonna have to check that they're tight. So this is one of those situations where they had one, there's about 2 or 3 of them that backed off considerably, so we tightened them up. If they loosen again, I might have to put some shit. I hate when you can't think of the Loctite. That's it, Loctite. I hate when I have a mental deal. Also, I'm working on some stuff for the winter, and actually, you know what? Let me go back over again. Like I said, I'm all over the place. So hang with me, guys. I got, for a project for the Shithawk, and I'm still doing some research on it, so I can do it the most correct way to show you guys. I don't know if you see the boxes there. Okay. 12-ton shop press. So that way, you have to watch. This is what happens when you have everything parked like 5 miles from each other. I got to walk over to where the Shithawk's parked, and I'll show you why I got the shop press. Remember now, the Shithawk is like 35 years old, so you know a lot of its original equipment is showing its age. So one of the things I want to do before I think of it, since I just took them off, the wheels here, the front wheels, they're chrome, and I don't know if I told you guys when I originally did the exhaust for the shop truck that I got the wheel fixed. It was leaking air, and that also was a chrome wheel. Well, one of these is doing the same thing. So instead of me spending another $80 and paying somebody else to fix the air leak, I watched what he did, and I'm going to do it myself, and I'm going to show you how to do it and save you a couple bucks. And we're going to be putting new tires on the front anyway. So I'm going to show you, if you have a car or truck that's leaking air at the bead, okay, and you have chrome wheels like that, because the chroming that they do, as you can see here, it's, you know, came off. The chrome plating they do nowadays is shit compared to what it was years ago. So if you have a chrome wheel and it's leaking at the bead, I'm going to show you. I'm going to try and do a video on how to remedy that and fix it, that it lasts for a good long time. Anyway, getting back to the reason why I bought a shop press. So I don't know if you can see in there. You see those bushings? Hard for me to hold. Where the upper control arm bolts there. Look how dry rotted it. Look how dry rotted even the shock deal is. And then of course the lower are just as bad. For the lower control arms. So what I'm going to do, I got the shop press because what I want to do is I want to tear the whole front end off, well, for the most part. I want to replace the ball joints, and I want to press the bushings out of the upper and lower control arms and I want to put the urethane ones in and like I said, new. Don't you just hate it when you just totally derail your train of thought? Put new ball joints and new bushings in, and then we're gonna have new skins put on up front, and then we're gonna align it. I'm not going to. I'm gonna take it to the local shop, have my buddy do it, and we may even do the rear bushings too yet. This could end up being a it could be a pretty big project if we do front and rear on this car, and then get it realigned, and we should be able to lay this thing down pretty good in the corner. Not saying it would, and not saying it's a C8 performer, but it should definitely make the C4 handle a lot better. So I'll do a quick pick of the current situation on Shithawk. Okay, so pretty much up on stands, cover on it. Pretty much, we're not gonna. I highly doubt that thing is gonna see any street time anytime soon, because, like I said, we're gonna rip the front end apart, and we're gonna try and see if we can get these bushings done. And I'll try and make some videos of that, so that way, I mean, even if you don't have a Corvette, a lot of the cars have the short and long arm front suspension where it has bushings like that, and show you how to press them out and just all that. And just seeing how to take stuff apart. So I'm trying to think. I also wanted to do an update. Well, I've pretty much been videoing stuff going on with the turd. Ooh, check it, got dark. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, scary vision. Wow. I definitely got to do meth. Anyway, like I said, racing is done for the year. We got a lot of stuff done. We got the idle issue figured out. It was pretty sure, it seems like it was that stupid plug. And I clicked it in and I zip tied everything to kind of double lock it. So hopefully that issue's resolved. I'm still working on getting rear drum brakes for it. That might take a little bit of doing. I might have to just break down and buy all new pieces and take the axles out to get the backing plates on and that whole nine on that. So we're gonna wait and see what happens. And to throw the freaking thing even into more in confusion, you know, now we got the fucking state lockdown. Mr. fucking Wolf, cocksucker that he is, he's locking down the state. So, which means probably the tracks might, depending what happens, might not open in March around here. So, which means we might be stuck again with another year where we have to try and get out on, hopefully before the last day that Maple Grove and the tracks are open, so we can get some actual. I'd like to see one more test pass once everything's set up. The car seems like it's running good. I might pull 1 or 2 degrees of timing out of it yet, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to really do too much other than the brakes on it. Seems like it's working pretty good. So that's the update on the turd. I think that's all for now. I really, like I said, right now is kind of weird because like it's like today, it's like 55 degrees out today, and it's warm enough to get some projects done or some rust and some stuff I want to take care of on the shop truck, because now I'm going to be driving that for work because it's getting cold at night, and Trainwreck has a hard time in the cold, so I'm kind of just letting her sit for now. I'm going to be driving the shop truck, so I'm working on getting that so it's ready. So yeah, it's kind of weird right now with the way everything is weather-wise, and not having a shop really throws a wrench in everything. So hopefully, if this COVID lockdown thing ends up not being a deal, hopefully if I can also get moving on, possibly talking with a bank and maybe even breaking ground to build some sort of a garage or getting something that I can start setting up, and we can do more in-depth projects for you guys and get some content up there for you guys to watch, either learn or enjoy or just strictly entertainment purposes. But I've been busy with Christmas, putting up lights and all kinds of other shit. So, not that I haven't been working on the Shithawk and other stuff. I've been busy. I just haven't had time and the ability to do real in-depth stuff And I would like to, but I'm trying to get some stuff set up. Like I said, this big suspension deal and the shithawk's going to be a big deal if I can get the ball rolling. The whole thing is getting the ball rolling. But I wanted to touch base with you guys and just give a big shout out to everybody. Hey, and all my subscribers. And stay tuned. There's going to be some stuff coming up. And I want to make sure I do my research so when I do get a video up, I get you guys the most accurate and correct way of doing it. So that takes time too. So anyway, that's all. I'm just rambling. So that's all for now. So if you please, if you could like and subscribe please, would appreciate it. Like I said, I got some content coming up. So like and subscribe, and watch out for each other, take care of each other, and we'll see you next time here at Big E's. Take care for now.